Hello, then, Jeanette. Thanks for being with us today. We're going to talk about your film, and my first question is, what was the inspiration behind it?
Hi, thank you. So the inspiration was two elements mainly. One of the actress because I knew her before we started shooting, and when I started writing, I was like writing based on her character, like based on her personality, basically. So she was the biggest part of it, I would say, of the development. And the second one was the location because that was the place where I worked before. It's like we were shooting a TV series in a step, so and the hotel we shot this film was our accommodation actually, and I always felt this emotional connection to this place, and I wanted to go back and to shoot something there because it's like very surreal place. It's a small hotel, and there's like a vast steppe. There's nothing around, only this like couple of small hotels and hot springs. So I really wanted to combine these two elements together, and some of my just ideas and feelings and like thoughts about like dreams in reality and like women's sexuality. So it's all kind of came together from that side.
Well, it's interesting because that you say that the actress you already knew her because my other question was how did you work with her because we feel some kind of a calm throughout the whole film, some kind of a serenity. Was it something that you wanted to work on?
Yeah. So yeah, as I said, we knew each other before, and she has such a great energy. Like you literally, when you talk to her, like you can shake, because she's like magnetic person, like completely out of this world, and she lives in Russia. I live in Kazakhstan. I lived in Kazakhstan, so we couldn't really meet before production starts, and she came one day before the shoot, and she didn't even know the script that much because she's very busy. She's working in theater. She doesn't read her emails, so it was a bit hard to reach her out. And when she came, we didn't talk much about the script, but more about character, more about her psychology, more about her feelings. And actually, the script changed during the shoot because like I felt that putting all these elements together, putting all the people together, it it dragged film some other direction. So I tried to follow it the best way we could.
And since it's a school film, like you said that the script changed, do you have like restrictions? There's things that you wanted to do but you couldn't because it was a film school project.
No, not at all. I mean, we had deadlines when we have to submit the film. So, like, say our classes finish December, November, if I'm not mistaken, and we had like 1 year to submit a film, and that was pretty much the only restriction.
So how long did you take for the whole thing? 1 year?
We shot summer, so but I produced another two short films beforehand. So like which became like part of my portfolio of the graduation project.
And so you come from Kazakhstan. You're in the London Film School. Do you see differences in the way that films are made there and films are made in London?
I think I see difference between filmmakers, like generally, like there are two completely different filmmakers in London, and there are two completely different filmmakers in Kazakhstan. So like I can't really, I think it's like it's impossible to compare by countries, but like probably there are different approaches, there are different mentality, different mentality on set, maybe different approach in productions, but generally I would say like every filmmaker is unique.
And so now you're in Cannes. Did you expect this? What is it like to be here?
No, I didn't expect it at all. I had like zero expectations. I was already developing something else because I didn't know like what's gonna happen with this one. I felt like very depressed when I'm not shooting, I'm not developing anything. So I really wanted to like try to occupy myself with something and start developing another short. And then I got this message and I was like, oh my god, I have to change my schedule now. But that's great. That's great. It's such an honor to be here and also to meet all the filmmakers and to see all the films. Like it's just really a great experience.
And while you're here, do you get to like meet, like go to workshops or meet other directors or just watch films?
Yeah, I'm trying to watch as much films as possible, but not to like overload myself. But also like yeah, we have master classes here. Like we had a this year there is a Nolan, Travolta, and Oldman doing master classes, and um, there's a couple of talks I'm trying to attend, like in different pavilions, different countries, like organizing these events.
So, well, my last question is, what can we wish you for the future?
Luck.
All right, well, good luck for the
Thank you.
future, and thanks for being with us today.
Thank you very much.
Bye.